Welcome to the daily meditation. Naturally, we commence with a mind that is clear, meaning bring your awareness to this moment and observe as to how one can allow the body to adjust in relaxation. Note the exchange that finds you as you choose to purposefully bring your awareness to what you would consider as pure unconditional light and love. Now soften the facial muscles, meaning relax the facial region. Free the jaw, the temple, the eyes, and the entire body where appropriate. Then, as you breathe, allow the spine, as always, to adjust purposely, clearing tension wherever that you may sense tension resides. And as you breathe for the next few moments, you visualize the body being rejuvenated by each breath as you purposely breathe correctly, meaning you're breathing diaphragmatically across the lower ribs, filling the lungs with ease, lower, mid and upper lungs to capacity. Along the exhalation, take the time to exhale thoroughly, meaning far more than the in-breath. Spend quality time in breath awareness in exchange. Always recognizing in meditation, one's objective is to relax the mind in distillation, whereby one can finally be at peace. Relaxing the body, allowing the mind to find inner peace. Weave the breath along the spine, meaning take quality time in observation as you move the breath in your mind's impression up from the tailbone through into the brain and from the brain down to the tailbone. Easily. For the next few moments, work with your breath to your advantage, meaning keep your mind focused upon the breath. follow the breath. And what if, over the next few minutes, you could have greater clarity in your life's purpose than you had ever prior to this moment? That is available to you now, whereby you can go within and observe yourself breathing. For breath is the secret to life, benefits physically, emotionally, mentally, and beyond the spiritual realm. Remember, without breath, life that you're aware of would not exist. Yet, rarely does one fully utilize the breath to one's advantage. Here, take this opportunity to refine your awareness of the breath in exchange. If I was to suggest for you to relax those arms, how relaxed shall you invite those arms to complement the next few moments? And if I was to add that suggestion for you to relax your entire body, how relaxed could you allow that body to follow? These simple practices shall share with you the natural skills that is available to you 24/7. Now imagine if you chose empowerment, health, well-being, happiness, joy, and success in all your impressions of mind exchange as you breathe. Imagine if the word fear, doubt, uncertainty was to fully be erased from your subconscious mind, and in return you are replacing those words with freedom, clarity, divine intelligence and support, and success in all your life's endeavors. Imagine that. Trust that those endeavors await your guidance, meaning it is up to you. So put it to the test now. Go within and review how you processed the day's activity thus far. And notice how you have processed the week's activities thus far. And notice how you've processed the month's activities thus far. Thereby you can have a greater overview of how you are processing your life as you review all your life to date. Just as you're breathing now, your lungs are not moving accidentally. And if you were to observe the rhythm of your heart is not beating accidentally. And if you were to observe every part of that body, every part is not working accidentally. You shall find that every aspect of your being is purposely guided by divine intelligence as an overseer. So put it to the test for the next few moments. Go within and review your mind's interaction within your life. And continue to remind yourself that you have value in your thinking process. Your life has purpose. And if for whatever reason misalignments has found you, remind yourself that those misalignments found you for whatever reason your mind felt it was appropriate for it to find you, and you're more than capable now to resolve your incarnations, experiences without having to cause disharmony. Let me repeat this again. You have matured to the point, if you're comfortable with that concept, whereby you do not need to experience disharmony to have an experience of disharmony. The acknowledgement of the fact that you are wise and divine in creation and all-powerful shall suffice. A dream is just as powerful as the real experience. And the dream is far safer and unlimited in its variables and value. So go within and notice your life's experiences and find empowerment now for the moments to come. Again, recognize that every single moment, numerous thoughts are moving through your mind. And in accordance to your accepted belief patterns of your life, the thought shall find you in priorities. Meaning, do you believe that you're worthy of a healthy life, a happy life, a fruitful life, a successful life? Are you feeling empowered in relation to the opportunities that is given to you by the Divine Creator 24/7? Often you'll find a human being questioning God. If they realize that the divine is within them, there'll be no questioning. Imagine that. How often will you hear an individual question the divine creator? If the divine does this, they would do this. It's called bargaining. Now what if the person realized the divine is already within them? There's no need to bargain. All one needs to do is accept, raise the mind standards and let go of those limitations, that's all. For everything is imbued within every living soul. Imagine that. But yet often, prior to the bargaining, one will be in denial. And let's say resolution was found. Would that person continue to remain refined in their interactions with themselves and all life, or would they go back to the old pattern? It is stated, once the experience has been learnt and mastered, one does not need to replicate it again. Which means if there's anything in your life that is causing you discomfort, master it, and you don't need to replicate it again. You master it by going within and working out for yourself as to why your mind has chosen, for whatever reason, to give you that experience and challenge. Why is it someone could be born in opulence and never having to work a single day in their life, yet have far more than an average person who may work tirelessly for their entire life and never reach the same status? If the divine is perfect, then there's equality. Thus one must step back and review the soul's origin before incarnation. Thereby one shall notice as to why it seems there are injustices, but everything is perfect. So go into your own sojourn for the next few moments and notice as to whether you're fully respecting whom you are, or you're still questioning as to whether there's divine intelligence that oversees your life, and whether you're still questioning the outcomes of your future. It is stated that humanity as a collective is not aware of the outcome of their future, as the divine is kind and allowing each individual the opportunity to bring out what they would consider as the best outcome. For all the probabilities exist. Wherever you may be at this precise moment, this time next week you may be completely somewhere else and never return to where you were before. Imagine that. You may not realize at this moment that that may occur, but there's a high probability, as one never knows what the future holds, unless one has become intuitive. And if you are intuitive, then you would realize that your thoughts have power, meaning you would not waste a single thought on anything that was counterproductive, as you would be aware of the ramifications of that action. Go within now and find empowerment. Be positive. And notice how positive you can invite the mind to refine in activity and process. Success shall find those that are truly attuned with success. Happiness shall find those who are naturally attuned to happiness. And this goes for everything in your life. Whatever you're seeking, all you need to do is find attunement, and the rest shall be balanced success. Put it to the test now. Go within. Now notice how your mind works, and become very clear in the knowing that is not just superficially that counts, it's what's occurring subjectively. What is the point of someone taking water out of a boat if someone else is putting water in the boat? So the question is your entire mind working with you, for you, or partially? If your entire mind is working with you 100%, then you shall achieve all your desired objectives with ease and clarity. Any limitation means there's a part of your mind that's causing that limitation. Let me repeat this. Any limitation means there is a part of your mind that's triggering that limitation. Find that inner peace. Find who you are. Be inspired as you go within, and let the light fill you with pure love and bliss. what does it mean to you when you find the concept of universal attunement being spoken about by all the different spiritual groups around the world? Go within and notice as to whether your mind is still involved and interacting with theory, or whether you have reached the level where you are now choosing to be one with that divine nature of the self. If you were to find your original seed that triggered you to explore the individual self now, where would you state that that seed originated from? Let's just say you met what you would consider as a divine mystic of unlimited potential. And that mystic at this precise moment can refine your thinking, change anything in your life. Would that be to your advantage? Meaning, would you have grown if the mystic did the work for you? Would it benefit a child if the parents did all the work? But what if the mystic guided you and the parent lovingly assisted the child, whereby the child began to feel supported, yet was given the freedom to begin to explore as to how one can best find resolution? We must find our own resolution in everything we do in our lives. The universe will provide opportunities, but we must find the resolution. Otherwise, there's no balance. If the divine did all the work, then how could the soul evolve? Just like if a parent did all the work, would that child grow up with greater knowledge or wisdom, or would the parent have done an injustice to the child? Imagine that. Here's a child born with great potential, but the parents were so overprotective that the parents did everything with that child, whereby that child never had the opportunity to develop. And at the end of the journey, what shall be the ramifications? The parent's role is to guide. That's why it's called parenting. And the divine is the parent of your soul. The soul must take charge, and the ego must be loved, but must be given guidance to work in the best cooperative manner possible for the best success. So go within again and notice how your mind is working with you. Your future awaits clarity and guidance. If your mind, to whatever degree, disagrees or disapproves of the change, then the change shall not find you. Even if consciously you assume you want it, if the subconscious mind does not approve, then it will cause hiccups. It is the entire mind that must approve. If you wish to be happy, then you must be happy. Let me repeat this. You cannot wait for something to make you happy. It will never work that way. If you're seeking to find happiness, then you must be happy from within. starting now. If you wish to be free, you must be free at this moment. If you wish to be successful, you must be successful within you at this moment. If you wish to achieve anything in this life, you must have already achieved it. Look at the great sports individuals of the world. They will all share the same. They had already within themselves created such refinement in belief that they knew that they had already achieved it. So whatever you're seeking to master in this life, it must come from within. First, you must have faith in you, whom you are, and remain positive. Thus, by looking how you lived your life over the last 24 hours, 72 hours, and so on, you will know what sort of person you are in relation to your sojourn. If you review your life of the last 30 days, 90 days, it will be easy to notice whether you are truly moving proactively or your mind is still in conjecture, in hypothetical anomalies. Now be proud of who you are. Trust that your tomorrows is abundance in rewards, and all you need to do is allow your entire mind to give you the support. Never accept an excuse from yourself. Excuses shall not allow you the opportunity to succeed. Seek guidance from those that have already achieved what you're seeking to achieve. And note what they did to reach their destination and follow. Remember that. As the ice melts at the mountain peak, it will not remain there. It will find its way back to the ocean, unless it is trapped in a pond or lake. Then you'll have to wait evaporation. Clear the pathway of your mind. The ocean of success awaits you, but you must clear all those obstacles that perhaps your mind has placed there somewhere along your timeline of evolution. Water shall always find its way around the easiest route. Be empowered. And notice how you shall extend your mind over the next 24 hours. This will clearly show you where you are. And watch those emotions. They will clearly show you where you are. You are divine by nature. You drive a car and it runs out of petrol. What would be the purpose of throwing a tantrum or getting upset? At least the vehicle allowed you to travel. But yet if you were to follow the petrol gauge, you would note if the tank needed refilling. So go within your soul and notice whether your tank needs refilling. Very important. And if you ran out of petrol, then the objective is to find the nearest petrol station. But if you decide to get angry, get upset, throw a tantrum, will that serve you to your advantage? Very important. There are many lessons to be learned in life. So the question is, how many lives do you need to learn those lessons? It is always up to you. This life awaits. So be positive, proactive, resilient, diligent. Have such refined clarity in your faith, in your practice, that nothing shall ever obscure your desire and a success that awaits. Now go within. Fill your heart with pure love because you are deserving of it. Let that love permeate through your entire body because that body is waiting to be given guidance by you. Send it to those emotions and your thoughts of the desired effects of your future. Now awaken your fingers. And when appropriate, place one palm or both upon your heart, as always in gratitude of everything that life has found you today. For everything that has found you due to your minds purposely placing them there for you to be aware of your higher nature. And until we interact again, remember, the divine omnipotent overself is always with you. It is up to you as to whether you begin to relax and find entrainment and attunement to it. Thereby nothing is impossible. Be love, be light. Make this year truly the most empowering year thus far, because you deserve it. Be love, be light. But as always, live in peace. For only in peace within you can you truly find peace and awakening in the greater of yourself. Be love, be light, and be at peace.